Yo, there's a scene in a largely forgotten animated film that contains one of the most precise esoteric teachings ever put on screen. And I'm talking about the animated film Waking Life. A man sits in a diner and delivers one line. The trick is to combine your waking rational abilities with the dreaming mind's ability to make imaginative leaps. And this is not a casual dialogue, this is an entire hermetic teaching on the two minds compressed into one single sentence. So let's go deeper. Every ancient tradition that studied consciousness drew the same distinction. There are two modes of knowing: the rational mind, linear, analytical, operating within the boundaries of what has already been established, and then the intuitive mind, non-linear, symbolic, operating through direct perception beyond the boundaries of what logic can reach. The Hermetic texts call these the lower and higher mind, and Carl Jung called them the consciousness and the unconsciousness. The Vedic traditions called them manas and buddhis. Different languages, the same architect. And here's the teaching that mainstream culture has spent centuries suppressing. Neither mind alone is complete. The rational mind without the intuitive mind is a computer with no power source. It can process, it can categorize, it can follow rules, but it can't create. It cannot perceive, or it can't access the field of intelligence that exists beyond the boundaries of what has already been thought. And then the intuitive mind without the rational mind is pure frequency without no vessel, raw inspiration with no architect to build on top of it. So awakening is not the rejection of the rational mind. It is not the blind surrender to the mystical things we experience. It is the integration of both. The moment the linear mind stops trying to control the nonlinear and starts working together, working with it, the entire field of consciousness opens up. And even Tesla, he described receiving his complete inventions in a vision. Einstein, he even said the greatest breakthroughs came from imagination, not calculations. Nikola Tesla calls his mind a receiver, not a generator. They were both really describing the same shit. The dreaming mind has always had access to something the waking mind cannot reach alone. The trick, as the stranger says, is to stop choosing between them and integrate them both.